Hey everyone, Victor Salazar here. I want to introduce to you another DJ from the Chicagoland area. My friend, please introduce yourself to everybody and let them know what it is that you do.
Hey, name is Gerald. Go by the name Gerald actually, aka DJ Vibes. Spin a little bit of everything: hip hop, R&B, soul, salsa, soca, a little everything here and there. So teamed up with the DJ Victor Salazar here to get a couple the insights into the Chicago market and check it out. So just want to see learn a couple things and go from there.
Cool, man. Well, thank you for that. Well, where are you from, if I could ask you?
Originally from Kenya.
Okay.
Came to the US about, I want to say, what, 10, 11 years ago. Picked up DJing, been DJing for now about 4.5, going on 5 years now.
Wow, what got you interested in the whole DJ madness?
Oh, wow. So I think I'd like to classify myself as a music fanatic, really.
Okay.
Music to me is what moves me, basically. Whatever I do, whatever I feel like, as long as I have music, especially either I'm walking, working, whatever it is, having a bad day, listening to music is key. The thing that really got me into it was my first visit to a club, and I was fascinated by how one guy or one person could actually make a whole crowd move, or get them to move, just make them want to move and dance and, do crazy stuff on the dance floor. So I figured I'd try and, get into the whole mix and see if I kind of do the same thing or make it even better. So, began with a couple of practices here and there, watched a couple of DJs here and there, followed a couple here and there, and, before you know it, I got my own equipment, started practicing, and then it just built up and grew from there.
Nice. And now you, through conversation, you said you were in another market prior to Chicago?
Right. I was in the Michigan market, specifically Holland and the Grand Rapids area. Pretty decent crowd, pretty decent area. Made a name for myself there. Was able to move. Small market though. I mean, most of the people there that I found prefer dance house, limited genres, and so on and so forth. I like to experiment with a whole lot more.
Okay.
Mix of everything here and there, not just one particular genre. So now that I'm in Chicago, I'm looking to expand that a little bit more. Try it at a few different areas, a few different avenues, and see how that all pans out.
Okay. And what primarily is your in terms of your setup, or what do you concentrate on? The weddings or corporate events, private parties? What is it that where you're more?
Good question. Summertime, I usually find myself doing a lot of weddings.
Okay.
I like to mix the weddings, and also I do a few private parties here and there. Corporate events have been popular. I've been doing a couple of those. Right now I'm doing small clubs here and there. There's one particular one that I'm currently working on to see if I can get that worked out. So details are still kind of sketchy, but still working on that area. But I'd say mostly, private parties, weddings, school dances as well. And I think I've done one or two birthday parties here and there as well. So.
Oh, good for you. And now, you just mentioned clubs. Where can people go see you if they wanted to see you?
Yes, if you wanted to come and see me, they'll probably catch me at Club Moxie. That is actually down in Michigan, actually, not down here in Chicago. There's one of those. And then also 84 East. If you want to catch me, they can catch me on that as well.
Where's 84 East at?
84 East is in Michigan.
Okay.
It's actually in a small town called Holland.
All right, could you give people from Michigan the address? A lot of people are going to see this.
It's actually 8th Street, 84 East 8th Street is where you see it, where it is.
Oh, cool.
So,
in Michigan.
Yep, in Michigan.
Okay. And are you working on anything currently, production, or are you just mostly concentrating on future events?
Right now, it's mostly future events.
Okay.
I was working on a production, but I kind of put it on hold just because of other things that came up and kind of interrupted that. So it's going to have to be put on hold for a little bit, but I'll definitely get back into it as well. And I'm also looking to do a few collaborations with you and see how that will pan out. So
I'm pretty excited about that. I'm sure we'll come up with a lot of good things and learn from each other while we go at it.
Right.
Well, is there anything you'd like to say to everybody out there? Any thoughts? Any advice that you'd want to give out to new DJs?
To new DJs, I would say never give up. I mean, hold fast to the dream and make it happen. There is no limit to creativity. You're only as good as you make yourself out to be. If you really believe it in yourself and you believe that you can be a good DJ out there, you really have the heart for it, go out and do it. Probably going to be discouraging the first few times, but you know, if you keep at it, you're definitely going to get it. You know, you can never go wrong with practicing. I think someone once heard this expression before: practice and enjoy.
That's beautiful. You hit it right on the. That's the catchphrase here.
As long as you have fun doing it and you enjoy what you're doing, then you should be all set.
Okay. Yeah, we got the DJ tutors out there. I'm sure you've seen some of the videos.
Oh yeah,
Brian and there you go.
Yep.
He's actually out in over and across the pond. They say at the BPM convention. And look, you can check out those videos, everybody, on Brian S. Red YouTube, and check out those videos. He has all those things up. Is there anything that any way that people can contact you that you want to share, like an email address?
Yeah, if you want to get in touch with me, they can get in touch with me through Yahoo. That's KANOUSH003@yahoo.com. Again, that's KANOUSH003@yahoo.com.
All right, very good, man. Well, I'm looking forward to all the work that we're going to do together, and if you can take us out with the magic words.
Practice and enjoy.